If you're interested in the 30A area, but you're not really interested in the price tag that comes along with it or the tourism that inevitably is a part of 30A, this brand new subdivision might be exactly what you're looking for. We are in Nellies Preserve here in Santa Rosa Beach, and we're going to take you on a tour of 2 of their floor plans today.
Let's get it. Okay, as AJ said, we're in Nellies Preserve. This is just a few minutes from 30A. It'll take you maybe about 10 minutes or so to get there, so you can still enjoy all of 30A without all of the traffic and the tourism, and as AJ said, the price tag. So we've got 2 good floor plans to show you guys today, and then we'll talk about some incentives that these builders, or that this particular builder is providing. But first, we got to show you these homes. So this is the Rhett. This is a DR Horton build. You've got your coat closet right when you walk in. I love pointing this out because it's like, why do we even bother here in Florida? But I guess we did get snow this year, so maybe we need a coat closet after all. All right, I'm not gonna point out all of the little finishes and touches and stuff, but we are gonna talk about that in just a minute. So right now we'll just do the tour. We've got 2 of the bedrooms right here. We've got everything split off, which is really nice. And then these 2, whether they be, you know, kids, friends, whatever, can share this bathroom and you don't have to worry about it.
This room would make the best office. These windows over here, I can just see some ceiling to floor curtains and maybe a desk over here in this space.
And maybe a dog there looking out the window, you know, because they're at, you know, dog height here. You've got another closet here, you know, in case you need more closet space or more places to play hide and seek at.
Always need more closet space.
For those of you strange individuals that use the garage, it's right here. So you walk right into, there it goes. That's what I was looking for. I thought we had that on a second ago. So you've got your water heater out here, which I always like when they throw the garage in the water heater in case it leaks. You're not ruining the inside of your home. Other than that, it's a garage. There's nothing too fancy here. We do have another bedroom over here on the right side.
I think there was something I did actually want to point out.
Oh, okay.
Over here, yes, this is a cool feature. You've got your main water cutoff right here. So if you wanted to do a full home water filtration system, you could tie it in right here. And if for any reason you were ever messing with the plumbing and you wanted to shut off the water, you could do it here rather than out by the road, which is super convenient if it's, you know, raining.
Yes. All right, this is one of the things I like. The laundry room is right here, smack in the middle of the entire home. So no more like running into the kids' bedroom to grab all of their clothes. Just throw them in there, okay? We've got another bedroom
The
over
clothes,
here.
not the kids.
Yes, please do not throw the kids. Do what you want with your kids. I don't know how kids work, but I don't think you should be throwing them. So a couple of things to point out. We've got taller ceilings here, crown molding throughout, textured as well. I like to point that stuff out because sometimes in the video you can't really tell. All right, kitchen overlooking the living space. We've got a subway tile back here. This is an upgrade that we're gonna talk about during the incentives portion whenever we're done. That you might be able to add in. AJ just mentioned the beautiful water filtration system. They have done so well / have a good enough partnership that they've installed this as part of it. So you've got a little phone number there you can call. We can talk about, well, we will talk about appliances and things here in a bit, but this is sort of what you can expect. Also, we've got soft close here at the bottom, so if you're mad at your spouse, you're not gonna ruin the, you know, all the forks and knives and things like that. So your living space, double trade ceilings, nice attention to detail there, which I like, typical DR Horton style. And then your master, or primary, depending on, you know, what your political beliefs are. I don't even know if that's a political thing, but you guys get the point. Then you've got a gigantic soaking tub. Here, look, just for record. Oh, yeah, look at this. That's how I would bathe if I were in here. And
In
then
a squatting position, I don't
yes,
believe it.
that's exactly how I do it. And then you've got your walk-in right here. Walk-in shower, not closet. And then you actually have a walk-in closet over here. So unfortunately, gentlemen, this is only enough for her stuff. You're gonna have to choose one of the extra bedrooms. Sorry about that, but yeah.
Hey,
And then of course your closed off commode, you can shut the door for the stinky person in your life. And then now this is a smaller community. There's only about 20 homes here. I didn't count the exact amount of plots. 20 might not even be accurate, but it's a smaller community. But the reason why we like showcasing off these smaller communities is because they're everywhere. So it's not just right here. So if you're liking this kind of style, you like the smaller community, there's no thorough street, there's nobody coming in and out, it's the end of a cul-de-sac. You're not gonna have a bunch of neighbors and stuff. If you like that, we've got them scattered all throughout. Take a look out back and then we'll talk about some things, if I can get the door open. All right, nice little covered patio area. You'll notice a couple of things here, or I noticed a couple of things, and I'm gonna point them out to you. Hardy board. One of my favorite features here on new construction homes, a hardy board, is our termite proof. Termites do not eat this, so it protects your home a little bit better. And then you'll notice these right here. This is for your protection from hurricanes. I know a lot of people ask us about hurricanes. Hey, what do? You put beautiful things up. Come on, AJ, geez. Just kidding. You put beautiful things up here. This one looks like it might be, I can't take these off, but it's either plywood or it is fabric shield. This looks like fabric shield mesh to me because normally you would see these in every position. You see how this one's a little bit bowed out. So smaller yard, great if you don't want to have to take care of a yard. However, some of the lots are built enough where you can put a pool in, but that's primarily on one of the 3 floor plans that we'll be showing you here in a minute. This one probably does not have enough room. I'm pretty, you know this better. You were talking to him a little bit before, AJ. Is that where the land ends, right here by the retention pond, I'm assuming?
Yes, so this is going to be all along the side of the subdivision, essentially. So you've got one of the main roads over here. So this is the back side, I suppose, of the neighborhood. We're going to continue out that way. You've got the cul-de-sac down here, which is going to have some larger lots. But if you do look over this way, we're looking at the backs here. You can see for the 2 stories that we have, it gives you a bit more yard space. So these 2-story yards, even though they're the same size as this 1-story yard, because the house itself is taking up less yard space, you could put in a pool. But with the rent, it's really just not going to be an option unless you're in one of those cul-de-sac lots.
Perfect. Air conditioner unit. I just wanted to make you point at something, AJ.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I've been pointing at things the whole time.
So also on these patios, they're currently working on them, is what it sounded like to me, but they put this texture on them, which is pretty cool. You don't generally see that, so I just wanted to point that out. And, oh, of course, gutters.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Gutters are not a standard feature.
I'm so sorry. And look at this.
Would you look at it?
A nice spot to put a TV. So that's cool.
That is cool. I wanted to talk about some of the upgrades since Mongo talked about it a little bit earlier. What you're seeing here is the standard backsplash, which is the subway tile. If you would, sir, thank you. So that's going to be standard. The other thing that's standard is going to be these beautiful LVP floors throughout. There's no carpet in this neighborhood, so you don't have to worry about having to upgrade that feature. They've already got it for you. You do have a couple flooring colors to choose if you start your build from the ground up. Obviously, if you purchase a property that's already got flooring in it, they're not going to rip up the flooring and change the color for you. But you do have the option to upgrade the backsplash if you get in early enough. Oh, do you want to talk to them about the price point of this property?
Yeah, I do. So this is kind of the cool part, and it goes with what AJ was just saying. If you decide to build your own and you want to change the finishes, you want to adjust those, they have a few options for you. However, properties like this one in particular is currently available. One of the best things about this builder is because it is available, they're trying to offload it, which means saving a little bit of money there. So this floor plan that we're sitting in is typically, right now, as of the time we're shooting this changes every month. So please don't, come at me in the comments if you call in 3 months and the price has changed. That's how it works. But as of right now, it's $530,000 if you were to build it on your own from the ground up. However, because they're trying to offload these, the ones that are already built up, they don't like sitting on inventory. This one I believe was at $510. Is that correct?
Yep, 5099.
5099. Sorry, save that extra $100. But 5099 for it as it sits here. But obviously you cannot change anything. So that $20,000 worth is like, hey, great, you love it, you look at it, you like everything about it, awesome, do it that way. But if you'd like to adjust the flooring color or maybe put in some fancier backsplash, then you can absolutely do that. You're just going to have to build it from ground up, which will also mean it won't be ready right away. So this one, you could literally call us today and to get into it right now if you wanted to. But if you want to build a brand new one, we're looking at about, how much do you say? I can't even remember.
So from the timeline?
Yeah.
So if they have to get the permit yet, then it's going to be 6 to 9 months. But once the permitting stage is already done, then you could be looking at 90 to 120 days.
So all depends on the kind of stage that they're in. D.R. Horton does put them up at a fairly decent rate of speed. So if you're looking at other builders or you're looking at a custom build, that is not the normal timeline. Please call us for specifics on that kind of stuff. Especially if you're doing custom builds, a lot of times that's 9 to 12 months. It's a little bit different than a spec builder here.
There are a couple other features in this particular neighborhood that D.R. Horton is making standard across the board. I'm going to show you. Maybe. You'll notice that there is a fan in the living room and there is also a fan in the master bedroom. These are going to be standard throughout all the floor plans here in this neighborhood. However, the other bedrooms are not going to have fans, but they will be wired for them. So you're just going to have a central light fixture in the center of the room for the additional 3 bedrooms or the additional however many bedrooms per the floor plan. But they will be wired so that you can put a fan up there and there are 2 switches. So you can either turn just the light on from the fan or you can turn the fan on. So you've got 2 separate switches. We talked about the water main. We talked about the upgrade and the subway tile. This is the ret. It's $17.99 square feet. We already went over the price point. Let's go check out the alabaster.
A few moments later.
Nope. Get your nose back in the corner.
I don't know why I participated in that. This is how you shoot videos for your short friends.
Nice. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right, here we are. This is the alabaster floor plan. This is going to be a bit bigger than the ret, but you are going to have a little bit smaller of a parking designator here. So you do have plenty of space here in the driveway though, and a full 1-car garage. So this, even though we're not really supposed to market this neighborhood as a short-term rental market, there is an HOA of like $13.95 per year with no rental restrictions. So just saying, a golf cart would fit very nicely in there and a couple cars would fit very nicely out here in the driveway. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, this house is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. It's got 2245 square feet. And I'll tell you the price after we get in there and look at some things.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, she had to jump over this.
Okay, so as soon as you come in, you're actually in the dining space here. So you've got a formal dining space, and then you walk into the kitchen. It's not a layout that I've seen before, but I'm actually kind of digging it because you have these designated spaces. And even though here in the market lately, we have seen a whole lot of push for open floor plans, I'm also starting to see some folks come in and they're like, I want some actually delineated spaces in the house. I want to feel like I'm in a different room when I go into a different room. So I think having this as an option works really, really well. You're still part of everything. You've got your living room over here and you can see out the back, and you've got your dining space over there with your kitchen in the middle. It's just very, I don't know, it's just different. I kind of like it. You do have your pantry here. It's not going to be quite as big as the ret, but it's conveniently located. And something we didn't point out at the last house, which Mongo got really excited about, is the wine rack that's coming standard.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're trying to say something about our lifestyles these days. Everybody needs a wine rack.
Yeah, some people call it a wine rack. I say it's a medicine cabinet to deal with your children.
I'm going to show you. I was just telling Mongo, for me, I could see this house doing really well either as a short-term rental or as a multi-generational family home, because you have the primary or master bedroom down here on the first floor.
This is it's a normal door frame. It's not taller than you would think, but AJ's short.
Yeah. So anyways, here you have your dual vanities and your walk-in closet, and then just a shower. So you don't have to worry about, any big bathtub hazard. And then just behind this door, you have your water closet over there. So very conveniently located. And then on the other side,
it's a good size. And just to show you guys, the water closet right here. Sorry, AJ, I'm coming back.
Where'd you go? You have some additional storage here. More storage is always better. This would make a perfect owner's closet. You have your single car garage out here. The same setup as the D.R. Horton builders do that standard water cutoff from the main in the garage and the water heater in the garage on all their builds. So that feature comes standard. And unlike a lot of their other homes, they actually are finishing out the garage. A lot of times you'll see that the drywall still has, plastered on it, and they don't actually paint them. But on these ones, they are painting them.
It's perfect to fit all your stuff because cars don't belong in garages here in Florida.
Except when it's snowing.
Yes, the one time per decade.
You do have a very convenient half bathroom here. And then your laundry rooms. This won't stay in the laundry room, but this is that mesh covering, so you can see what that looks like. This is what you would use to cover up the windows in the event of a hurricane. Now, I was listening to someone say recently that it's supposed to stop a 2x4 going like 100 plus miles per hour. I don't suggest you try it, but it is nice to have them there.
If you are going to try it, please call us and let us know. We would like to get that on video.
That is true. Okay, so we saw the 1 bedroom and 1.5 bathrooms downstairs. So upstairs, we're going to see the remaining 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, if I can do simple math. What's really cool about this upstairs and why I kind of feel like it's multi-generational is this is another living space. So you have 1 bedroom over here and then the other 2 over there. So you could absolutely have, like separate family essentially up here. And you've got a great size closet right here. So the rooms are pretty decent.
Oh, wow. This is a good closet for a spare, I guess.
Exactly. And you've got some storage here. Now, if you're thinking, full family up here, you've got kids, this could be a great playroom, put a TV up here, or if you're doing Airbnb, this is a great game room area, so you can set up a theme, put a bunch of games in here in the closet that they can pull out and put back in the event of a rainy or snowy day. I'm gonna reference that all the time.
Yeah, it's gonna just be part of our style now.
Here's one of your full baths.
The next person that says something like, I want to live in a place with seasons, we have them now.
Once a decade.
Yes. Yeah, we get winter once in a while.
So you said great bedrooms. And like I said, no fans up here, only in the downstairs primary bedroom and living room. But these are wired for fans, so you could put them in. And then this is the final bedroom, and it does have its own ensuite bathroom. Super convenient.
Oh, yeah.
Now this floor plan is going for $544.9, and they're not offering any discounts on these ones. So let us know if you're interested in either of these floor plans. As far as incentives for these new builds, we're not really seeing a whole lot of buy down rates or anything like that, but sometimes they'll offer about $10,000, $5,000, any way your way money. Basically, this is just a seller credit towards your purchase, and these change literally week by week. They change them every Monday. So let us know if you have any questions about their incentives, and we'll let you know what it's looking like for that specific week. We talked about some of the upgrades you can do, and also they have a move-in package. So D.R. Horton will, in some instances, either have you pay for them or offer them as an incentive, but they will do an appliance package. Typically, D.R. Horton is always going to use a Whirlpool, and by standard, you're going to get a dishwasher, a stove, a microwave, and that's it. But if you go with their appliance package, they will throw in a fridge and a washer and dryer. In this neighborhood, we're already seeing that they're putting gutters up by default, so you don't need to get that as an incentive. But in some areas, they are offering epoxy floors and screening in the back porch. Some areas have discontinued that, and at the time of shooting this video, it could change what they will and will not do for you as an incentive, whether to increase the price or not. So definitely let us know if you're interested so we can find out what they're offering at that time and what it would look like as a price for you.
All right, guys, we have 2 more things to show you, and then we will wrap this up. We're going to show you the entire street. So we're going to jump in my vehicle and give you a little tour of the cul-de-sac here. It's not that much. It's not that much to go. And then we're going to show you guys a park that's nearby that is walking distance, but we're going to drive because AJ's lazy. That's why. Not me. It's AJ. Come on in. I just wanted to be as corny as possible. I think I nailed it.
So this is the street, just one single road heading towards a super cute, actually, retention pond at the end, which is also where the mailboxes are.
If you guys are interested in purchasing it in a new construction area, like you're seeing right here, these dumpsters out here and things like that, you'll notice that I'm driving in the middle of the street, and I will always do that, because if not, you will lose a lot of tires, because sometimes when they're doing roofs and stuff like that, some of the extra nails get tossed out into the road, not on purpose, but it does happen. Oh, the mailboxes are up. We were just talking about that earlier.
Yep.
Very cool. So that's it. This is the end of the cul-de-sac, guys. There will be 3 houses on this cul-de-sac only. Maybe 4 if you technically include the ones that are like barely touching it, right? So keep that in mind.
All right, we're going to take you guys over to the closest park now. It's super close, but we're going to, I don't know, we're going to leave it recording. We're going to put some music
we can try it because we don't actually know how far it is.
Did you put it in?
We know it's super close.
I think it's just up at the end of this road.
Yeah, I think it said it was right here on the base. So we'll keep it recording. If we need to fast forward it and put cool music on, we'll do it.
Super cool music.
Super cool music.
By super cool music, I mean Andrew beatboxing.
No, that's not good. That's not they're supposed to do. Okay. Well, I know for next time. I know. I'll know for next time. So this is, as you guys all know, Nursery Road. That I say when is it straight, you think? We should have asked more questions.
I think it's straight.
That's what I think. I'm going to go. I mean, he said near the base, so he said it was right here. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, right there.
Boom. So that's cool. It's actually fenced in, and you've got a little dog baggy thing here, and you've got access to the water, and that's fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Oh, and there's a water fountain over there. Oops, there's somebody behind me, so I'm going to go a little bit quicker. Sorry, guys, we're going to pull around. Dude, double drive.
Doggy waste station.
There's no overnight parking or camping.
So you've got a great little parking lot right here.
Okay, now this guy's following me. We're going to have to tell him something. I'm just kidding. We're not going to tell him anything. We're just going to go back around. That hopefully doesn't keep following us.
So you could drive over here and park, but from Nellies Preserve, you are very easy walking distance to this park. You've got some benches, you've got a water fountain, you've got some doggy waste pickup stations. Absolutely fantastic. This would be a great spot to catch a sunset. That sounds really beautiful. What do you think, Mungo?
I dig it. I think it'd be fun to come out here and, you know, toss the ball with the pup. And we've got a little cookout thing too. Nobody ever uses those, but you know, an option. I like it. You guys, hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm going this way now. Now we're on adventure, AJ. You messed up.
Hey, Ron. This is
Private property. Okay. Just kidding.
So anyways, this has been a video on Nellies Preserve. We saw 2 of the 3 floor plans. They have the Rhett, which was a single story that we showed you, and also the Alabaster, which was the 2-story with the 1-car garage. They also have a Carol model, but it's their best seller. And so all the ones that are there are actually already under contract. We weren't able to go into them, but they're a full 2-story with 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a 2-car garage. Those start around $580,000. And again, they're going to take about 6 to 9 months to build. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely get on that quickly. And you could potentially put in a pool in any lot where you put a Carol up, as opposed to having a little bit of difficulty with an Alabaster and definitely being out of the question with a Rhett. We are Andrew and AJ with the Emerald Group, and we absolutely love hearing from you guys. If this is your first time to our channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so that you get notified every time we do another video. If you want to reach out to us by call, text, or email, we absolutely love that. You will get someone from our office, and it's a bumpy ride. We'll be super happy to hear from you guys. We love hearing from you guys and having you introduce yourselves out in the wild when we get recognized. It's super cool. But other than that, if you have any questions, just get a hold of us and we will see y'all at the next one.
See ya.
Bye.